North Dakota men's basketball entered Thursday night third in the Summit League standings at 4-2, trailing NDSU and St. Thomas. Going up against last place, Oral Roberts, Nodak looked to gain ground and to keep the Golden Eagles winless in league play. And right from the jump, you knew it was going to be the night of Zach Kraft, the Grand Forks Red River product, nailing the first bucket of the game. Later, about the same spot and the same result. His third of the night from distance puts UND up 8, and that is how they would lead at the half. And more of the same in the second half. Eli King staying dominant, loses his defender and hits the jumper for the 11-point lead. Then King again. The push shot is pure. As Nodak leads by 10, King goes for 18 in this one. But as I mentioned, it was Kraft's night. A career-high 22 points and 6 threes as UND picks up the road win 79-62. In Denver, the NDSU men are perfect in Summit League play, looking to stay that way, taking on the Pios. Markai Strickland putting NDSU up 7 early. Later, Trayson Anderson from distance cashes it to put the Bison up 9. The Herd would lead by 8 at the half. DU goes on a run in the second half, taking a 4-point lead on a bucket from Gabe Oldham, but the Bison hold on to win it, 82-77. In high school hockey, Fargo Davies on the road in West Fargo, looking to gain some ground in the East Region standings, coming in 5th. No score early, but the Eagles looking to change that, while on the power play, some nice saves there though from Packers goalie Liam Swenson, but the Davies power play would convert. Carter Salberg fires it and finds the back of the net for the goal in a 1-0 lead. Packers on their own power play later in the period, but Brecken Metcalf keeping the clean sheet through the end of one. More goals came later, but Davies netted a few more. They hold on for the 6-2 win. In the NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves looking to snap a 3-game losing skid hosting Chicago. Early on, 2 words, Naz Reid. He drops 20 points on 4 threes in this one as the Wolves go ahead by 9 early. Second quarter, Julius Randle putting his defender on skates. He scores a team-high 30 in this one. The Wolves led by 1 at the break. We'll go to the fourth. It's not Wolves highlights without an Anthony Edwards sighting. He drops 20 points as Minnesota leads by 3 with under 2 minutes to go. But the Wolves cannot finish the job. Minnesota native Trey Jones fools the defense and finishes to give Chicago the lead with under 30 seconds left. The Wolves did not score again. 120-115 the final. The Wolves have now lost 4 games in a row for the first time this season. Minnesota is now 27-18 on the year, and if the season ended today, would have to play in the play-in as a 7th seed in the West. Wolves play back-to-back home games coming up against the Golden State Warriors Saturday and Monday. And as mentioned earlier in the newscast, the Minnesota Twins in town Thursday for the annual Winter Caravan. The Twins will have a new look this season with manager Derek Shelton taking over for Rocco Baldelli. After finishing last season 70-92, the team is eyeing being more successful in 2026.
We want to do better than we did last year. That's always the goal. And a lot of new people, a lot of new faces, a lot of new players, new voices, and I'm just excited to get after with this new group of guys. I'm just excited to see what we can do, play some winning baseball, and play it the right way.
One more Minnesota pro sport to mention. The Minnesota Wild in action tonight versus Detroit. Through the first period of play, the Red Wings and Wild were tied at 1. Minnesota's goal scored by Kirill Kaprizov. Philip Gustafson in net for the Wild with 9 saves in the opening 20, now with 14. At last check, the Wild still tied at 1 in the second period. Countdown continues for the Wild. Just 6 more games now until the Olympic break for the NHL.
Coming up fast.
It is.
Wow. Thanks, Ryan.